Welcome back to TechFusion, your go-to channel for all things tech. Today, we're diving into the best smartphones for gaming in 2024. Whether you're a casual gamer or a hardcore enthusiast, we've got the perfect devices to elevate your gaming experience to the next level. From lightning-fast processors to stunning displays and unbeatable battery life, these smartphones are designed to handle the most detailed reviews and comparisons of these top-tier gaming smartphones. Check out the links in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to TechFusion for more awesome tech content. Let's get started. Mundane games out there. Number 6, OnePlus Nord N35G. OnePlus launches Android phones at a lower price than several competitors. The $299 OnePlus Nord N35G has features you wouldn't expect from a budget phone, such rapid charging, a high-resolution camera, and a fast screen. It's in a competitive pricing range though, with handsets like the Moto G Power 5G, $299, and the lower-cost Google Pixel 6a, $299, offering comparable capabilities for the price. However, the Nord N35G beats Motorola's latest model, making it our new editor's choice for $300 phones. The phone's 108-megapixel main camera is the headlining feature on the spec sheet, but the real standout is the integrated 50-watt SuperVOOC charger. In repeated tests, I was able to charge the OnePlus Nord N35G's 5000 mAh battery from nearly zero to over 75% in 30 minutes. It's ridiculously fast, and comparably priced phones that top out at 15-watt charging speeds don't even come close. Despite the N30's high megapixel count, the camera is what reveals that it is a budget phone. It suffers from many of the same flaws as other phones that cost $300 or less. Its images seem good in daylight, but struggle in scenes with a lot of movement or low light. The other issue isn't with OnePlus, but with Google and its Pixel 6a, which has a superb camera and frequently sells for $300. However, if photography isn't a top concern for you in a budget phone, the OnePlus N30 offers numerous advantages over the Pixel. The N30 is exclusively marketed in the United States and Canada, but the $300 pricing nearly converts to $240, AU $440. A full recharge from near zero often takes only 45 minutes, allowing you to fully avoid overnight phone charging. The phone's 5000 mAh battery lasted me anywhere from a day and a half to 2 days on a single charge, depending on how much I used it. On weekdays, I primarily used the phone for commuting, video calls, and light gaming, and I easily made 2 days. However, during a weekend trip to Washington, D.C., with extensive camera use and texting, the phone's battery required a recharge midway through the weekend. Number 5. Alcatel WP36 Rugged Smartphone. When the Alcatel WP36 Tough smartphone first arrived for evaluation, the 3.5W speaker with a claimed loudness of up to 128 dB immediately caught my attention. We constantly have music playing somewhere throughout the home, so it seemed like a nice feature. What I didn't expect were the additional features of this robust smartphone. Let's plunge in. When developing this phone, it is clear that the target consumer base is not your typical user. The advantages of this phone come at a cost, primarily size and weight. The phone weighs 13.8 ounces, which is little under 1 pound. I joked with one of the other reviewers that this phone could potentially be used as an exercise weight if desired. From the outside, the phone appears to be well built and highly durable. You do not need to purchase an aftermarket case or anything else to safeguard this phone because it has built-in protection. All of the ports have rubberized coverings. The back of the phone has a little bump out to cover the lens and speaker. Once charged, the setup process was usual for Android. It comes pre-installed with the Android 13 taste, which was liked. The device may be unlocked using a fingerprint scanner on the right side, face unlock via the front-facing camera, or a regular PIN. All three alternatives worked nicely, and I had no trouble setting them up. The battery life on the Alcatel WP36 Tough smartphone is exceptional. I chose Pokemon Go, the most battery-intensive app I'm aware of, and let it run non-stop. With Pokemon Go running on my Pixel, I'm lucky to get 4 to 5 hours of battery life. On the Alcatel WP36, I spent more than 15 hours. I kept it running overnight with the screen on, and it ran without interruption. After recharging the phone, I wanted to check how it performed in light to medium use. In that test, the phone lasted more than 96 hours before running out of battery. That was without using the battery saver or other power-saving features. I'm not sure if they changed the OS or something behind the scenes, but it was great. This would be ideal to have in an emergency. With extremely low usage and the battery saver turned on, I'm confident you could spend several weeks without charging. It took roughly 2.5 hours to charge from zero to full capacity using a fast charger. Number 4. Doogee S118 Rugged Phone. In recent months, we've covered a number of powerful tough smartphones. Most of them use an older version of Android. The Doogee S118 is a robust Android 14 smartphone that runs on the Helio G99 octa-core processor. Includes 20 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage capacity. It features a 6.58-inch 120Hz display. The Doogee S118 supports 33W rapid charging. The battery has a standby time of 41 days. This phone is IP68/IP69K and MEL, STD810H certified. It has 512 GB storage and 8 GB of RAM. You can preserve all of your memories. Doogee S118 has a triple camera setup, a 50MP main camera, a 12MP night vision camera, and an 8MP wide-angle and macro camera. It boasts a 32MP selfie camera up front, allowing you to quickly capture accurate details and focus on your unique attractiveness. Number 3. Doogee Blade 10 Pro Rugged. The Doogee Blade 10 Pro is the enhanced version of the basic Blade 10. The Blade 10 Pro upgrade includes more storage and RAM, as well as an improved main camera. So, while the normal Blade 10 has 4 GB plus 128 GB, the 10 Pro has 6 GB RAM plus 256 GB. The triple back camera system featured on the non-Pro model remains, but the main snapper is now 50 megapixels rather than 16MP, and NFC is included, which is not included on the basic model. Aside from the foregoing, all other specs remain unaltered. These include a 6.56-inch IPS screen with 90Hz refresh rate, the Unisoc T606 octa-core CPU, the Mali G57 GPU, and Google's Android 14 operating system. The camera system has a 50MP main sensor, 2 unknown auxiliary cameras, and an 8MP front camera. The smartphone has a non-removable 5100 mAh LiPo battery and comes with a 10W charger. The device also has a 3.5mm audio jack and comes in silver and orange. Number 2. Redmagic 9 Pro Smartphone 5G. The Redmagic 9 Pro is boxy and flat almost everywhere. It includes flat aluminum edges, a flat display, and a flat back panel with no camera bump, which is unique in today's smartphone industry. According to Redmagic, the phone's lack of a camera bump was designed to boost gaming use and comfort. The build quality is excellent, with a good combination of glass and aluminum. Its build feels solid, and its unusual boxiness stands out in a world of smoothed-over rectangles. The Redmagic 9 Pro measures 6.45 by 3.01 by 0.35 inches, HWD, and weighs around 8.08 ounces, which is a little heavy for a phone. It's similar in size and weight to the Redmagic 8 Pro, 6.46 by 3.01 by 0.35 inches, 8.04 ounces, but slightly smaller than the $1,199 Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, 6.43 by 3.07 by 0.35 inches, 8.25 ounces, and the $1,199 Asus ROG Phone 7 Ultimate, 6.80 by 3.03 by 0.40 inches, 8.4 ounces. The front-facing camera is located underneath the display. There is no cutout for it, and the lens disappears completely when not in use. Number 1. Redmagic 9S Pro Smartphone 5G. The Redmagic 9S Pro has the same squared-off edges and flat surfaces as the 9 Pro. It measures 6.46 by 3.01 by 0.37 inches, HWD, making it somewhat taller and thicker than the previous edition, 6.45 by 3.01 by 0.35 inches, although both weigh a heavy 8.08 ounces. For contrast, the $1,499.99 Asus ROG Phone 8 measures 6.45 by 3.02 by 0.35 inches and weighs 7.94 ounces, while the $299 Nuubi 30 Pro is 6.37 by 2.92 by 0.35 inches and weighs 6.88 ounces. Yes, gaming phones are typically fairly large. A speaker and a 3.5mm headphone jack are located on the top edge. The right side has 2 capacitive shoulder buttons with touch sampling rates of 520 Hz, a fan grill, a volume rocker, a power button, and a physical switch for activating the phone's game lobby application. The left rail is naked except for another fan grill, while the bottom has a SIM tray, a USB-C 3.2 connector, and a speaker grill. The phone accepts 2 physical nano SIM cards but no eSIMs. You do not receive a microSD card slot for additional storage. The Redmagic 9S Pro does not have a camera hump. Its back is entirely flat. The 2 camera lenses are located on the left side of the rear panel, immediately above a window with a fan and LEDs that illuminate when the fan is turned on. The rear also has RGB lights under the 9S letters, which can be programmed to display different colors at different times. Thanks for tuning in to our latest tech review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech reviews and tips. Got questions or product suggestions?
Leave a comment.
For further details and the latest pricing, check the links in the description. Stay subscribed for updates.
See you next time.